Well, look who's stinky.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Right, Carly, you want to call me out like that?
Yeah, don't talk about.
God damn.
You know who I was talking about.
Yourself?
No.
Ghost Tama.
Tama is stinky.
Thomas, certified stinker.
Oh. Howdy.
Speaking of stinky.
No, it's not true.
That was
I
such an
think
old
it
man.
is.
Oh.
Yeah. Peter does it good, like Hank Hill.
Well, Carly, this might surprise you. Peter is actually an old man.
Yeah,
Peter is an old man.
The youngest of us, except for Carly, is oldest.
Yeah, I was
I think
about to say, I'm like, aren't we the same age?
Carly and Peter, yeah, the
No.
same age.
No.
Not in soul.
This is true.
I've been aged
Peter's
past
soul
my
is
years.
fucking decrepit.
Wait till you see his robe and slippers and he's falling asleep in the...
We gotta get him a little nightcap.
Oh my
He'd be
god.
cute.
Fucking
Complaining about
Ween
my
and
back.
Peter both knocked out like the dads from fucking Christmas Vacation.
We need to get
Both
them the
sawing
fucking
logs.
night before Christmas get-ups. for
They
fucking-
They need that fucking Ebenezer Scrooge fit.
I need the nightcap. Like Gaia said, it has to be
Yeah,
there.
the nightcap and a little candle.
I just get so sleepy.
I'll make the argument that I actually do try to stay awake.
When I'm tired, fuck that.
It's true, you do try to stay awake. You try so aggressively, you lie about falling asleep.
That is
It's
true.
not-
I'm awake. I'm
It's
awake.
not lying if I actually
I'm
didn't
up.
think I was asleep.
You practice
is.
it
But
in a
after so
retirement
many
home.
times.
The fact that you were awake was incepted into your brain.
Wayne will say, I'm not asleep, and then next week during like D&D or something, he'll be like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I fell asleep at the end.
Yeah,
Of the session. I have no
I'm not
idea
gonna
what
lie to you.
happened."
I'm asleep.
Oh. You mean that entire time when we were trying to talk to you during D&D to fake? And there was silence, you were asleep? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the minutes you didn't answer me, you were actually asleep? I had no idea.
But it's just so
fooled
funny
us
because Wayne will
all.
deny it, and then the following session he'll be like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I
Yeah.
fell asleep.
I'm not gonna lie, I promise.
Sometimes I don't realize how long I was actually asleep for till I listen to the
Until you
recording.
listen to the
uh-oh,
video.
that wasn't just a minute.
Uh-oh, sleepy.
Ween hearing us all go, Ween? Hello?
Like, what do you want to do, Jan? All right.
Good talk.
Who's
Making
doing the
potatoes.
yogurt scoop back there?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm cooking eggs.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
sense.
That's not yogurt.
It
Or
could be.
potatoes.
No, I'm putting eggs on my toasted bagel with Swiss cheese.
Yogurt potatoes.
Fucking delicious, dog. But I'm almost done.
Yogurt and
Didn't realize
potatoes
it
does
was so
sound
loud.
terrible, Peter.
It's
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
Okay,
Oh, so-
unless it's like a non-sweet
Oh.
yogurt, like it's just plain yogurt,
Okay, hold on.
and like
plain
in a,
Greek.
Yeah.
Are you implying that we would have like a Indian samosa with like a yogurt-based dipping sauce? I guess
Yogurt,
we
what?
could do that.
What is the
More
yogurt
just-
going into? Hi,
Potatoes.
Justin.
Potato.
Yeah. What?
Correct response.
This doesn't sound bad. I looked up some recipes. Greek yogurt, mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like
yogurt
Well,
is
they would
usually
use
like
that
a
in front of the sour
substitute.
cream, I guess.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like a
yogurt is
layer of
usually a
sour
substitute
cream.
if you don't want to use butter or sour cream or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think that's
actually think that'll be
crazy.
fine.
I remember using applesauce as like instead of some sort of oil in cooking class once.
Oh yeah.
I've done that
Put,
in
put some strawberry
cookies.
Yoplait.
Anyway, I'm all done doing the co-yogurt scoop. I'm sorry. I didn't
No, it's
realize it was
alright.
so loud.
Still somehow not as loud as the co-yogurt scoop.
I'm a baddie.
Yogurt.
The Cogurt.
He'd be doing that shit for. They'd be doing that shit for like 20 minutes.
We need to invest in some Go-Gurt tubes for them.
Why?
Yogurt sucks.
Yogurt does suck.
Oh,
But it's
We
Fine.
put the good yogurt in the tube.
Pop in the freezer, you got like a little froyo stick.
We just get empty tubes and fill it with good yogurt.
You can pretend like
I sound like
you're
such a
kids
fucking
eating it
asshole.
to you.
You have Go-Gurt at home.
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
I don't think so. We
We sell empty paint tubes,
Paint?
and we can fill them up. Paint tubes, they're empty. Fill them up with yogurt.
Eating
this is
paint.
the best. I'm gonna stop
How
you right
do
there.
you use paint tube?
What
That's the
culinary war
fun-
crimes?
Put some
I
yogurt
guess
in
they
some
would be
tubes of glue.
airtight.
I do want to
Like-
specify this has nothing to do with the game right now, Justin.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay, let's not act like it's too crazy to put something in a paint tube that's food, because we do that with tomato paste.
No.
I'm
You've
gonna.
never seen
I'm
that
gonna.
before?
The specification of paint tube. When
Yeah.
you could just say like an aluminum
Tomato
tube.
paste tube.
But well, ours is a paint
Paint's the
tube.
only other thing that I ever see in an aluminum tube.
I've seen
I
tomato
think.
paste
I
and
think we should
basil.
start playing the game. This is already pretty late.
I do have the recap music on. Work has been doggy doo-doo because January is a hellscape for the pharmacy industry. Everybody's insurance changed. It's a
Let's
problem.
go.
Oh.
Does someone want to stream for Justin?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yay.
Oh, that's League of Legends.
League of Legends.
No, I'm not playing League of Legends.
Justin
can check,
watching
I'm
I play
offline.
League mid
Okay.
But it was a League of Legends build. Also, my character is dead and the other one left, so I am just sitting here.
He's not even gonna hang out in the court proceedings for fun.
No, I mean he would have, but then he lost his hand.
That's fair.
Okay,
Alright, who wants to recap?
I'll do it.
I knew you would.
Thanks, buddy. So we were mid combat in the decrepit theater, the Wonderlust theater, I think it was.
Mhm.
And Nicholas went on ahead, found a bunch of clones that looked like all of them. Eventually, the rest of the party catches up, and Mothman has a vision of Emmerich killing everybody and then himself. So he warns Emmerich not to go off alone. Emmerich does anyway, but he actually slips in, I think it was Isaac's shadow. Nicholas, however, goes off alone, beefs it pretty hard, and then the rest of the party comes in, and we kill the puppet master. We go home. Nicholas leaves, but before he does, Briar tells Marin about the Fae experiments, and then Azazel comes to talk to Emmerich, and that is where we stopped.
Oh, that's right. I just love that every time Nicholas tries to do anything, he gets severely injured, despite being an otherwise very competent character.
He's just extremely
I'm just
fragile.
very fragile. Okay. So, with Azazel here, Azazel would actually... He would tell Emmerich, I wish to discuss something in private.
Fades to black.
And Emmerich will reluctantly oblige. With a snap of his fingers, these two are gone.
Well, not even a chance to eavesdrops, I guess.
No, Azazel knows y'all too well.
No.
It is. What is it? It's nighttime, right? It's like the end of the night.
4 in the morning.
That's what I thought.
We had the same discussion last time.
So, my memory from a month ago is pretty bad.
Don't worry, I got you.
But Felicia would probably say that was kind of abrupt. You guys do what you needed. We did what we needed to do. Need anything from the video store?
Do you have any food?
She like makes a face like she looks almost haunted by that question, and then just shakes her head.
Popcorn?
She does like kind of point to the concession area. There is a little area for candy. Roll an alertness. They do have popcorn there that you can put in the microwave.
Don't try for the sour Skittles. Greg has already taken all those.
That's a 4 for awareness.
A 4 for alertness. You can tell
Alertness.
you've probably not seen any of these labels since about 1997.
Dude, you got hours or whatever the fuck those are? Only saw those in a Blockbuster.
Oh my god, I forgot about those.
What are hours?
How do you fucking
Exactly.
remember?
I didn't grow up with a Blockbuster, so
I got
Blockbuster was like
you.
the only place I had to go to. It was right next to the Hobby Depot, which was a hobby store.
okay.
I assumed so, considering the
Well.
name.
Roll a 6. There is 1 box of Hours.
Is there
Amazing.
like
It probably expired the same time all of the Blockbusters also went out of business.
we have like a Crystal Pepsi and some Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh man, dude, I would risk it for
Who's gonna do
Butterfinger
the
BB.
Crystal Pepsi challenge?
You gotta
Butterfinger
pull it out of
BB.
the fucking ceiling tiles.
Oh no. Crystal Pepsi was discontinued because it like had something in it that was really bad for you.
Oh god.
Crystals. It's right on the tin.
I think it was like one of the non-sugar sweeteners that they had was actually really bad, and like people who drink it, who have found bottles and stuff, get extremely sick drinking it.
Do they use the sweetener that makes you like shit yourself?
I think it was something like that.
I mean, they still
There's a
use
fake
that.
sweetener that's like a laxative, basically.
Was it aspartame?
No, aspartame is fine.
It's
It was
whatever's in
beach
those
concentrate. A beach extract.
fucking gummy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gummy bears that make you shit yourself.
Isaac would look to Felicia and say, is there any chance you'd be able to bring some food to here that is edible? It has been quite some time.
How does she look first? Because she was hurt pretty bad.
She is rapidly recovering, actually.
Okay.
Her hand is growing back. You can see golden flecks kind of flashing on her wounds where her cells are rebuilding at a pretty rapid rate. Obviously, she's not 100% because she did grow back Nicholas's hand.
Yeah, I got that, and I'm just gonna scavenge for food and all the candy.
Okay.
I don't want candy.
Oh my god. Are we like a sleight of hand or like a burglary? See what you find in there.
What is sleight of hand?
Burglary, I think?
Oh.
To answer Isaac's question,
Green.
Felicia would say, I'll be honest, I don't think Emmerich has ever ordered candy for this place since I've worked here.
I don't want candy. I want food.
It's a Denny's.
Convenient Denny's after every arc.
Does Denny's deliver?
On DoorDash?
Yeah, they're on DoorDash, she says, looking at her phone.
I think
Better
the
go
one guy
catch
who
it.
works for DoorDash moved away.
The one guy.
He was the one person.
We could
He wa-
just go sit down in the restaurant.
I kind of think we might need to be here for when Emmerich comes back.
Emmerich knows where Denny's is.
We could leave a little sticky note.
Felicia could tell
do you
him
really
too.
want to sit on the floor and eat?
And in a flash of
Let's stop.
sulfurous light, Emmerich is back.
Oh,
Oh, thank
perfect.
God.
Emmerich, you want to go to Denny's?
God, what is your obsession with Denny's?
Old
Yes,
man
I
needs
do want to
food.
go.
I've never been. God damn it, Emmer.
Perfect. You're driving.
Felicia, you're driving.
Felicia raises her like
Take
Baby
my
arm.
She makes the "take my strong hand" reference.
Watching way too many movies of Block. Perhaps one of the ones she shouldn't have watched.
I love that movie as like a teenager.
Oh, it's
That-
so terrible.
That movie is probably aged so unbelievably bad. I don't even want to think about it. All right. You all go to Denny's. They push like 2 tables together because it's kind of a big group. And the food, it's not very busy. You get your food and drinks and everything pretty quickly. And someone walks up to your table. You smell immediately beautiful floral smells as this woman approaches your table. And she says, I'm here for, let's see. She pulls out 4 small envelopes. Says, Isaac, Mossson, Briar, and Sal.
Yeah, I'll get the lumberjack slam. Could I get that with?
And she would probably say, oh, I don't know what a lumberjack slam is. Is that your wish?
Sounds like it.
I mean, it's my order.
Oh, I'll take that into account. And she will hand you each a emerald parchment with a seal on it. Briar, you'd immediately recognize this as the seal of the High Court in Tir Nanog.
Is this related to our court case?
Oh, yes, of course. As you open it, I will post what it says. Note will be in Dresden during the game. Each of you receives the same letter. And she'll say, your lawyer will, of course, go over the specifics with you, but this is our formal invitation for each of you. Any questions for me?
Yeah, I have iron in my blood. Is that allowed?
The iron in your blood is indeed accounted for.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, that means X-Men 2 lied to me. Never check that stuff.
No, he got extra iron in there because she put it in his drink.
Felicia's gonna be like, dude, I heard that wouldn't even work.
But it's he has metal magic. He can do whatever with the metal.
Felicia, I'm pretty sure that magnets are still one of the undiscovered mysteries of the world, so I wouldn't go too far with that.
It's like, Craig, do you listen to a lot of ICP?
The what?
Don't worry about it. But yes, this woman does wait patiently for any of you to.
If my body's a weapon, I've got guns of steel. Does that count?
Mothman, or Mothson, you are quite dangerous. I do believe you should probably stay behind.
I got an invitation.
She does look curious, and she will say, "Your body is not a weapon; it's your body."
Oh, see, look. Yeah, we should be good then.
We mean more firearms, swords, axes, any of those such devices.
All joking aside, I don't think they have any questions.
Excellent. And she says, I look forward to seeing you on your appointment. And she will poof away.
All right then. Can't believe I just got served and still don't have breakfast, but all right.
I'm pretty sure God said that we already had our food.
Well.
God did
I was
say that
hoping
you
for a
got your
second
orders
round.
very quickly.
Who's to say I don't want one for back at the hotel?
You gotta order a separate plate to go.
I'm
Danielle
not
comes
paying
up
for
to your
the
table
meal.
and is like, do you want an order to go?
Oh yeah, can I get a lumberjack slam, whatever that is?
Yeah, it'll be 3.5 hours.
Okay. And we can get out of here.
Welcome to Eaton Park.
Right? Corporate takeover was awfully quick. Look outside, they're still removing the sign. Putting up the new Eaton Park sign. Oh,
God
man.
damn it, Derek.
I guess Denny's is off the table.
Can't
I
believe
stand up.
Danielle's here canonically.
God, no. I can't. Well, maybe. We did
Me
say
see
it's
her-
now successful Britain.
We see her getting
Maybe
escorted
Danielle will
out.
work at Denny's.
Danielle is the helmet guy of the Dresden world. She just gets absolutely decimated anytime a new bad guy's in town.
Yeah. Okay. If there is nothing else, what is Rec doing?
Oh, I am not missing this. I'm watching this shit.
Yeah, they
Oh, wait, but if she's still there, can I ask? Oh,
Yes.
she's not, never mind. Never
she
mind.
could. Well, no. Now that if you have an actual question, she'll be back.
I would ask if we're allowed spectators from our party.
She would specify. Yes. She would say, each of you may bring an additional individual. However, he is forbidden, and she will point at Emmerich.
Damn it!
Ooh,
Unless he is
Donald's in
chosen as your
trouble.
combat champion, he is not allowed.
I look sideways to Emmerich.
He looks unsurprised by this information. Like, I've been
don't-
banned forever, Isaac. Don't worry about it.
I
What-
suppose the current party could be going.
What are the chances of combat, may I ask?
Oh, 0. Unless.
Oh.
Unless.
Well, I won't spoil anything. But let's just say I wouldn't worry about combat.
Oh, I'm just there to watch. I just want to know. Can we bring snacks?
There will be food provided.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it Denny's?
No.
Catered by Denny's.
We thought you'd be more at home in the Sealy Court, so we've catered this
We got authentic
Denny's.
human food. Mmm, tree sap and cakes. Delicious.
That's all the
Okay.
questions from me then.
Excellent. Any other questions for real before she's gone?
When she leaves, I want to say something.
She's gone.
You probably shouldn't eat the food, just in case.
Wait, why?
'Cause if you eat something in Fae, then they can, like, hold you there forever.
Mhm.
She's got a point. They'll use it against you. They might say you owe them. Given your appetite, they probably will.
Oh, okay. Then I'm getting a grand scan to go.
Yes, definitely bring your own snack.
Bring one of those 5-gallon buckets of the fucking cheese balls to court.
Loudly snack on them.
Wait, they got those here?
Cheese balls are universal across all universes.
I meant at Denny's.
Oh.
I feel like Denny's would carry something like that. Surprised they don't.
Just go to Walmart, my guy.
It's right next door.
For mine, it is, yeah. They basically share a parking lot.
It's kind of
Sounds
hilarious,
about right.
actually.
Is it like every GameStop is next to a Payless? Well, it was.
Game what now?
Han pointed out that every GameStop is next to a Payless that
Oh,
she's ever been
GameStop.
to.
Oh my god, there's a GameStop right next to the Payless in our plaza.
See?
Are they owned by the same company, like the parent company?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
There was one by where my dad used to live, too. GameStop was, like, right next to the Payless shoes.
Maybe it's like
See?
a Taco Bell Pizza Hut situation.
There was like 3 here before Payless went out of business.
I think it's just they're both strip mall stores.
Wild.
So, Mr. Emmerich,
Yes.
how did your meeting with Azazel go?
Curiously, he'll be in attendance in the audience.
Oh.
Why?
Apparently, this is a case of much intrigue. You won your case. Irmingard has decided to withdraw.
Whoa.
Why?
I'll spoil that for you. I don't know, to be honest.
God damn it.
So our wishes are being granted.
That's the word on the street.
Then why are they having a court case?
I think there is still a formal meeting, as well as you have to present your wish to the power that will grant it.
And I told you my wish. How well do you think that will go over?
You see him kind of smirk, and he goes, poorly. But shoot your shot. You never know.
It is of utmost importance that we get those wishes.
Wait, what's your wish, Isaac?
To save the world.
That's very vague.
Not to me.
That's a pretty shit wish.
Well, how? In what way do you mean then?
We shared sight. You would have seen my vision, at least part of it.
I don't fucking remember.
Big the world explosion, blam.
Oh, you want it to explode?
I'm wanting it to not. My wish is to prevent my vision from happening.
Oh. Looks over at Moth's son.
I'm
You
not
know-
quite convinced he's not involved.
I didn't do anything.
Good luck with that.
What's your wish, Matson?
Oh, I haven't decided yet.
To end the world.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what it is.
To destroy the world.
See the world end in an explosion.
Eh.
Then he wouldn't exist. He wouldn't
Yeah,
exist.
I'm unfortunately stuck in said world, so.
And you
maybe
love
not.
the chaos of this world.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the world keeps turning, I get my kicks.
If anything, you should wish for more chaos.
You know, that's not have a bad idea.
Shit.
And Sal, what about you?
What?
What kind of wish do you want granted?
I think, maybe this town could use a really good sandwich shop with like affordable lunch specials and like, good bread. Maybe
Ooh,
I'll
I
wish
like
for
that.
Oh, like a sandwich that would be like 12 inches long and for $5.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty unrealistic. I don't know about you guys, but
That's
I would-
far too good a deal.
How would they stay in business?
yeah, I can't see that happening and staying a thing for a few more years until like they immediately raise the prices to like $10 per foot long or something like that. That'd be insane.
Yeah, I'll wish for that to not happen.
You know, you could wish for a better economy too.
Listen, I don't
Better
wanna...
sandwiches are part of a better economy.
Yeah. If people can afford sandwiches more, then they're gonna buy more sandwiches, and then the people who work at the sandwiches can go and buy other things that aren't sandwiches.
No,
You know, in hindsight, I think I understand why I lost the election now.
you understand what a keystone business is? In order to
No.
tell if an ecosystem like the financial institution is doing okay, you need places like a sandwich shop. Those things aren't there, you're fucked.
I'll take note.
Pretty
These
sure that's
items
why
are-
New York has so much business. All the sandwich shops out there.
That and its crippling population density.
Well, I think that's because of the sandwiches.
It's all related to the sandwiches. It all makes sense now.
Felicia takes a minute and be like, damn, really?
It all comes down to sandwiches.
It all makes sense.
I'd be upset if that didn't make so much sense.
Well, let's get going.
Oh, they have a family pack at Denny's.
A family pack of what?
8
Hot
buttermilk
dogs?
pancakes, 8 scrambled eggs, 4 bacon strips, 4 sausage links, and hash browns served 4 to 5. Fan favorite.
Mm.
I looked at the Denny's menu. I was like, what could I take that's annoying in the corner?
Oh, Jesus.
Let's move
Dude.
on.
Okay. The date, for expedience sake, we'll say is tomorrow. You all may get a full night's rest, recover in any capacity you wish to. Is there anything anyone wants to do beforehand?
Hmm.
I
How
don't.
the last thing we heard from Nicholas was him on the TV, right? Not Nicholas, Masa.
Yes.
Have we heard anything else during this day?
You would have heard Masa has won the election.
Yeah.
All part
And
of the Mafia plan.
that would actually be all the news you know at the moment. The Masa
I-
plan.
Did anybody watch the interview on TV? Because something I don't remember what. Well, he got corrupted then, but I don't know if like there was any signs of it then.
I wouldn't have.
I don't think Emmerich would
Not-
have, to be honest. Just
Not
the
live.
motherfucker just doesn't watch TV.
I think probably Felicia's the most likely to have caught
To
that.
watch
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
All right.
Or stream on the phone. I don't know.
Felicia would have seen it.
Hmm.
Was there any real sign that he got fucked up?
Only that it happened during the interview.
Yeah, I think Felicia would say he was kind of acting weird in that local interview. Like, I don't know, he wasn't answering the questions really well. Then he got a weird boost of confidence. Got a little bit of a twinkle in his eye.
I think that's just how like those politicians do things.
That's probably when the drugs kicked in.
Oh
Yeah.
man, is Masa on drugs?
All politicians are on drugs.
I knew I shouldn't
Crazy
have
not to
trusted
think
him.
that.
That
Jack, are you on
crackhead.
drugs? Felicia has.
Me? No, I'm not a politician. What part of our
Oh.
loss do you not get?
And how the hell do you explain all the bullshit you've been doing? I just assumed you were high out of your mind.
No, that's just 100% me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god.
I will not be baited. Well, I wish him luck.
Just move you around real quick.
Rick, I think you left a longer impression, a much larger impression than you think on that man.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I didn't matter to him. In fact, I'm pretty sure he said that. Word for word.
Who is this?
Masa. He didn't. He didn't.
No, I think he basically did say that, yeah.
Well, believe what you want. I just know this is going to be entertaining in the end.
Where did
Oh
that
yeah, I
bitch
guess if
go?
anyone won, you too.
Oh dear, I've lost a bitch.
It's gonna be even more interesting when they find out he's not from America.
Oh, Rick, you're not a snitch, are you?
Me? Yeah, for sure. Have you met me?
Oh man, no wonder the guy hates you.
That's okay.
I mean, I also
I-
snitched on him on live broadcast.
Yeah, but you're old. Old people do that all the time.
Unfortunately, he's got all the paperwork that says he is an American. And that's all they're going to care about, Emmerich will say.
Well, apparently he lost the election, so I think we won.
Oh, he's
Yeah?
I'm sorry. You're
True.
talking about Irmingard. I thought you were talking about Masa still.
Oh no, I'm talking about him.
I mean, they cared that
Was-
Ermengarde apparently was not a citizen.
Was
But Masa,
anybody
that guy, he's good.
was anybody in the election actually American citizen?
No.
One of these people isn't even from the same planet.
Define from America.
Holy shit.
You're from
Really
D&D
some
America.
astounding stuff.
If we're about to switch to the next day, I want to talk to Mothsun before we do that.
Ooh. A private discussion?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's just a really quick question. I want to get to one of the cowboys and ask one of them to come with me, probably Zach, to the Fate Court. Just to be like my backup.
Okay. What a fascinating choice.
Well, because I don't want to ask Miriam because things are a little hot right now.
Miriam is also the kind of appointee to the queen, so she would not really be able to help you.
Well, I thought you kind of abandoned that gig.
We'll see how that panned out.
Oh.
That's something you always love to hear.
Mothson?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you happen to have any of the cowboys' phone numbers?
Oh yeah, I got Zach and Steve.
I would like both, please.
Yeah, sure, why not? Here's their number. I don't think Greg has any issue just giving out people's personal information.
Can I have your number as well? Because I don't think I have it.
Oh yeah, Greg would offer it as well.
Nice.
Oh, and if not reachable at this number, you can reach out to this one here, and he gives you Felicia's number.
Holy shit.
Felicia and Briar's phone is Greg too.
Notices you already have Felicia's number in your
And then I will call Zach.
Zach, pick up. He says, "Yo, who's this?"
Hi, Mr. Zach. This is Briar.
Oh, yeah. What? Hey, what's up?
So we're going to the Sealy Court tomorrow to get our wish thing resolved, and I was wondering if you would come with as protection?
Roll a rapport with a +2.
I mean, you can also just watch the fun.
Where is my rapport? Ah. I have none.
That's why I gave you a little boost.
A 3.
A 3? Or he's like Sealy Core, right? Not the other one.
We're supposed to liaison within the Stagger Inn.
Yeah, but you're not going to the Unsealy Court, right? It's the Sealy Court.
I wouldn't. It would be the Sealy Court, right?
For sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He is asking that very adamantly.
It is definitely the Sealy Court.
Well, I don't usually work for free. What do you got?
What do you want? I can get you more of that bread if you actually liked it. I could buy you a few drinks. I could.
You got like wine over there? Give me your finest alcohol.
What does that mean?
Just whatever the finest alcohol you can get in the Feywilds. You can honestly just make it up if you wanted to.
The poor idiot wouldn't know.
I mean,
Briar is completely dry. She doesn't drink. Would Briar actually not even know?
I don't think so.
In Fey years, she's not old enough to drink. roll me a scholarship or lore.
Those are the same. One.
With a 1, even with a 1, you know that you could probably get a bottle of fairy wine fairly easily. To humans, this shit is the tits. To Fae, it's pretty mundane.
There's a Fey wine shop here.
In like the town of Centerville, no.
Oh,
But
that would
there
be
could
cool.
be. Sal wants to open a sandwich shop.
This could be your wish. Wine
Yeah,
shop.
I can get you a bottle of wine.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Really? Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Of course. Plus, having on good authority, things will get interesting.
Oh,
What you always love to hear.
could I hear what's gonna be interesting and from who?
No can do on that one, unfortunately.
Oh,
But I think you guys will be alright.
okay.
Says, see you at the Stagger Inn.
I'll see you then. Thank you so much.
Of course. And he hangs up.
Nice.
Okay. What is the goddamn name of y'all's unseelie lawyer?
Fuck.
Which
I have
one?
it. Hold on.
There's something Witchwood.
Lydia Bloomworth.
Oh,
Thank you.
Bloomworth.
Bloomworth.
Who was
Like
Witchwood?
something Gloomwood, something. Bloomworth?
Yep.
Excellent. She will meet y'all tomorrow. Okay. Just kind of starting a fresh day here in Centerville. Does anyone read the paper?
Sure. I'm gonna steal my neighbor's paper.
Excellent. Reading the today's paper.
I'm gonna read it
you
and
were
put it
saying?
back, actually.
Not a lot catches your eye, to be honest, but something does. In the obituary, you see the name Melinda Bradford, and you see that she passed away recently of natural causes.
Uh-oh.
And
That's the lady, right?
Yeah.
That's
Uh-oh.
the one we were.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait, I don't have that name written down. Who is that?
I'd spit my fake coffee out.
So-
Remember that when you sent to Japan?
No, Carly wouldn't remember that one person.
Yeah,
She
she
sent to
wasn't
Japan.
there.
So Melinda Bradford was the last remaining survivor of the town founders that were needed to perform a ritual. I don't know if this was ever said out loud, but Masayuki very much wanted that ritual to happen. But it did not.
Oh, I don't know if that was actually
indeed,
said.
he
It
did
was
want
mentioned because Masayuki was also the one that sent her back to America specifically. That was
That
mentioned.
bastard.
that. Yes, she was found in her home, having passed away again of natural causes.
Again.
I'm repeating again. She didn't die twice.
I don't know, Derek. That's what it said on the paper.
Go on, Koji. We're sorry.
All right. Typo in the group chat. Get his ass. But yeah, do with that information what you will.
I'd text Dr. Vor.
Sal, what
Maybe
would Dr. Vor
Nicholas?
even say to that?
Oh no, that's horrible.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Horrible.
God damn it.
I suppose she'd just be concerned, like, that doesn't mean that, I mean, if she died naturally, does that mean that the thing can happen still?
Huh? I don't fucking know. This is terrible. We did all that work for
Or-
nothing.
Uh-oh.
Roll Vor.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah. Zrek, roll war.
Oh.
I thought you said roll 4.
Roll for
I
war.
also heard roll of war, and I was like, what does that mean?
Roll over.
You try to swallow the bad news.
That would be horrible.
You try to stomach that shit, but you cannot.
That's a 1.
Even with a 1, of such a traumatic part of your life, you know that her being dead actually does kind of weaken the seal. The final part of the ritual just needs to be completed now.
Then yeah.
Hmm.
I'd
Uh-oh.
also text Emmerich.
Emmerich texts you back a big thumbs up emoji.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Oh, it's my bad. Thumbs down emoji.
Man, I don't even know.
Do you actually text Emmerich questioning the thumbs up?
Yeah.
He would say, just acknowledging it.
Shouldn't we do something about this? Shouldn't something be done about this? Shouldn't someone do something about this?
I don't even know what he would probably say something along the lines of, yeah, probably.
You know, I
Kyle?
do want this wish, and I think to myself, I want to wish to be away from this place.
I hope Mara doesn't take Nicholas's unicorn away. It's not that solved.
No, what's the
Your
fucking unicorn's
gets
name?
repossessed.
I
That said a
Gustav.
man's
It's
name.
Gustav.
Gustav, that was it.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with this, Derek.
It's just food for thought.
Mm.
Can't believe Zrek just goes through reading.
You're probably
the
not meant to solve
obituaries.
this problem right now.
It's a fun little thing for later.
It's a thing that'll help us later.
I'm gonna start packing my luggage.
Well, time to go back to my dimension.
Nobody wants to do anything about
It
it.
is no longer my problem, Zrek says.
You know what? Moslin can handle it.
Damn.
I'm gonna take a picture of the obituary and send it to Nicholas as well.
Oh, leave him alone.
You shall never
has been never
escape.
blocked.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is
I
like,
know.
like you're
That's
saying
not-
this to an unavailable user or whatever.
That's not my problem.
I think.
Your text message
well,
cannot be delivered.
No, after what happened, I even think Mario would be like, "You should block those numbers and stop going over there." That is probably what he did. Briar's not blocked, probably, but Mothman and Steve definitely, or not Steve.
Oh, well,
Mothman and
Steve might be blocked.
Yeah,
or-
Steve might be blocked. Mothman and you fuck off. Mothman
You
and Zarek
son
are
of a
definitely
bitch.
blocked.
You
Zarek
fucker, you
apologized,
know what
too.
you did.
That's cold.
So yeah, it would be like you cannot reach this number.
Damn, I thought Mara was okay with me too.
I think Marin is okay with you, but Marin probably realizes that you are all bad for Nicholas. Marin has an infinity of patience for mortals.
Well, that's a problem for another day, I guess.
But you have almost got his boyfriend killed like twice.
Not
Maybe
me
his boyfriend
directly.
should stop putting his arms in machinery. The machinations of humankind here are not polite to little British orphan fingers.
Anything to keep Nicholas from throwing himself continuously in the fire. He would
Yeah.
probably like block Emmerich's number too. Just stop. Just stop going over
Just
there.
don't
Block your
talk to
brother's
them.
number.
Yeah.
What's your brother's number?
I know you spent a long time to get him back, but it's time for him to go. Get him out of here.
Yeah, that conversation will go over well.
We love you, we care about
I
you,
don't-
but you need to find your own place.
I honestly
Like,
don't even think he would never approach it that way.
No, I'm just goofing, but he's like, you need to, how about a little care,
Self-care.
self-care out of a mix.
Okay. Anything else before we go to the stagger in? No?
Not that I can think of.
Nope.
Over here, shit's going well. That's not the music I wanted. That's the one right above it. As you all walk in, Briar, Zachary would come up to you and be like, all right, what we killing?
Well, the second I see him, I'm gonna hug him, and that's probably
Oh.
when he's gonna say, "Who we killing?"
He'll give you he looks surprised, but he'll kind of give you like a little one arm embrace. He's like, man, everything all right?
I'm just happy to see you.
Oh, well, likewise.
And we're not killing anyone, just
As you hug him, you feel probably 5 guns under his jacket.
oh, you
packing
should
heater, you just
probably
happy to
read
see me.
this as well. And I kind of point to the sentence that says, "Any signs of iron or hidden weapons shall immediately nullify."
These are 3D printed. There's no metal on them.
And I'm wearing them very blatantly upon my hip. They are not hidden. Your
Big
rules
iron
have been
on, he
defeated.
That's a
said.
good point. Zachary probably would have a 3D printed gun.
He'd have a thingamajig ready, in case
All
the
right,
moment
he's
ever
like,
presented
"Ah,
itself.
fuck." Like, all right, hold on. He'll go back to the table, and you just see him. It's like almost like a cartoon.
It's a
It's
little.
like tons and tons of like knives of all shapes and sizes, a few explosives, 4 different pistols, 1 MP5 silenced. And he just kind of gives it all to Steve, and Steve's like, "You gonna be all right without all that?" It's like, I guess I gotta be. But he is going to
I think we're gonna find out why Zachary hates us so much in the D&D campaign.
take something.
I thought one of the cowboys would be okay because they have the eyeball that they share.
Maybe.
I'm like, oh, he'll be safe. He's got the
It turns out
eye.
it's not Zachary's weekend. He doesn't have custody.
Oh no.
Steve is the primary eyeball holder, but Zachary will have it if he needs it.
You mean eye beholder?
Jesus Christ. Like, all right, should be I guess weapon free. And your liaison shall arrive. As soon as I find the fucking map. She will come out of the back and say, "Oh, excellent. You all good to go?" Zachary, you coming? She looks at him and he shrugs and yeah, I guess so. And then she'll say, "Do you all have your letters?"
Pull mine out.
No, she'll take it.
Yep.
She'll take
Uh,
yours.
Before I get in trouble, I want it to be known that I left my gun in my suitcase at home.
You're gonna tell me you're not carrying any weapons.
Okay.
Is anyone trying to sneak a weapon in?
I'm holding
No.
my walking stick. Does that count as a weapon?
Is
That's
your
not a
does
weapon.
your walking stick used to conduit magic?
I'm gonna leave my stick at home.
Yeah,
Get
I
you a
thought so.
wheelchair, Daddy.
You would not
Old
shoot an
man.
old man from his walking stick.
the first trick I played.
That is
It
true,
worked.
actually.
Is that gonna fly in the fake court?
And she would.
Paw needs his wheelchair.
Who is Zrek as the +1? Who has claimed him?
I guess Rek can be my +1. Since we previously dated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she says I would have never expected that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm attracted to assholes apparently.
Yeah, I do have a pretty one. Anyways,
That makes so much sense.
No,
I do
it's
have
not
so
true,
much
Brian.
Zachary does like the finger between you two. And is like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Rick a big shit-eating grin.
Can I slip like a spoon into his pocket?
It is the Fey bar, so it is a silver spoon. But
That's
yes, you may if
bullshit.
you want to. They're not gonna make them eat with iron.
Wouldn't that be something?
We fucked up. She would look at you, Masan, and say, just so you're aware, as the +1, anything Zrek does is gonna come back on you.
Alrighty.
Any misbehaving of any kind, you are gonna be held accountable.
Zrek, just know if you get me in trouble, I will shoot you.
Oh no.
Speaking of, you do not have a gun, right?
No, I'll shoot him after.
Okay, excellent. I mean it when I say they will kill you on the spot.
Just Moth-san?
No, any of you, no weapons.
Oh.
You're
I
going
look
into
at Briar and I'm like, damn it.
You're going into the throne room, boys.
Not gonna get Briar and Isaac in trouble.
Excellent.
But why would it be all of us? Shouldn't it just be the person
Moth-san.
and their +1?
For weapons?
Yes.
Oh no, she just says, I mean, strictly speaking, sure, but if you want to be anywhere in the audience, they're not going to let you into the castle with a weapon of any kind. And they
I'm
will
just
find
saying,
them.
If the X's over there did something
Oh.
silly, I don't want it to land on the rest
Oh.
of us.
No, of course not. If anything happens betwixt the two previous partners,
No, shut the
it will
fuck
be-
up. All of
it will
you.
be dealt with between the two of them.
Oh,
That will not
okay,
be
fine.
accountable on any of you.
That's
I am
what I was
gonna-
worried about.
I am gonna pull Briar aside and explain that Mothson is lying.
But
I'm not comfortable with this joke.
Zrek, roll a deception. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, it just seemed so convincing. Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
No,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
He would get hit by a car and I would dance.
That's
would say.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would say that about their ex.
No.
The way an Anshi would say. Like, oh, I need to pretend not to hear this. I'm sorry. And she would say, all right, we're all set to go. Let's go. And she does some elaborate hand motions, and a circular doorway will appear that seems to enter into a golden light.
Oh man, I didn't know you watched Naruto too.
Honestly, disappointed. Couldn't make it past episode 30.
No, that's fair.
Okay. Oh, here. We are
Oh,
using Lord of the
Rivendell.
Rings art because,
Yeah,
frankly,
Rivendell.
Rivendell cannot be AI generated.
I mean, elves live there, so
Exactly.
kind of Fae
Nuance.
base.
But intense smells of all manner of flora and fauna grace your nostrils. You enter the bright and brilliant sunlit court of the Seelie sign of the Feywilds. Life is teeming around you. Rabbits, deer, all manner of small wildlife and plant life grow unimpeded by predator or pruning. As a tall, slender elven woman approaches you, as well as a very tall orc woman in plate armor with a lance. She says, Lydia. And she does kind of a hesitant bow. And she will address the lot of you and say, thank you so much for receiving our invitation, and welcome to Tir Nanog. If there's anything you would like to do before we enter the castle, just let me know.
I need to buy something.
And she says, but of course. Briar is unseelie Fae?
I think I'm Seelie.
I think
Yeah,
you
I'm
are
Seelie.
Seelie.
Fae.
Okay. She would say, well, of course, you're one of us, by all means.
And I would grab the cuff of Zach's jacket and I would bring him to a wine shop and let him pick out whatever he wants.
He would look like a kid in a candy store. We'll resolve that in a moment. For the lot of you, she's like, excuse me, but I do need to check you for weapons or magic.
Of course.
And she will actually have her come over and she will very closely inspect each and every one of you. She should probably would not inspect Briar. She would definitely catch Zachary, though. Zachary... She's not catch what Zachary has.
Oh no.
Zachary.
He came without a mask.
Zachary got a thingamajig.
I mean, we know he has a thingamajig, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Does anyone actually have any kind of weapon on them?
Greg's pretty
That
dumb,
would
but he wouldn't be
include
stupid enough
Sal's
to blow them
vape,
this time.
actually.
No,
Oh.
he saw the thing and's like, oh, I think this has some kind of metal in it. I don't know. I'll leave it at home.
Metals in my
Okay,
lungs.
fair enough. The metals in my lungs.
Got mercury in it.
Okay, no vape. No staff, nothing else from Isaac, right?
No, no weapons.
Obviously, Moss Son is not that stupid. Zrek, you left everything.
Mm-hmm.
No staff?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay.
I just want to watch this. I do not want to get in trouble.
I'm glad to hear that Zrek's infection cleared up.
Shut
So,
up.
excellent. I will go on ahead
That was
and
stupid.
let them know when they can receive you.
You laugh.
And she bows, and they both kind of disappear in a floral wind. Lydia would then look at the rest of you. Actually, aside from you two, and she would say, I don't know what all you were told. Your case has pretty much been dismissed. Ermengarde is no longer challenging you.
That means we get our wish, right?
That's correct.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Briar and Zachary, as you enter an elven wine shop, the person attending the shop will kind of greet Briar very happily and look a little scared at Zachary. He'll say, can I help you find anything this evening?
Oh my god, they're racist?
We're looking for a very good wine for my good friend, Mr. Zachary here, and a less nice wine for his friend, Mr. Steve.
Oh, you don't got to get Steve anything, he says. He's happy drinking panther piss, for God's sake.
I mean, we gotta get him a souvenir, right? That's why it's the less nice one.
Yeah, fair enough. Roll another rapport with a +2.
Get Steve
Jesus.
a novelty like cowboy boot mug.
4 plus 2. 5.
5? Oh wow, that's quite good.
I rolled 3 5s, so I'm like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, so he'll say, oh, all right. We do have this fine mulberry wine, probably our nicest one here, in a fine crystal decanter. That's quite expensive, though. And you would also you would pull one that looks like it is from an elven boot. Since this is probably our most our cheap novelty wine.
It's perfect.
And roll me a resources.
Come on, kitty paw.
It's the Baba Yaga Bunyan Blaster.
Can we get like +2 to resources or something for the case?
I do have a +2 to resources written in my little notes down here.
Yeah.
That is a 3.
A 3. 3 is plenty. You are able to procure the elven coin. And you get a very good mulberry wine and a pretty mediocre elven honeydew wine. You give them both to Zachary now.
I do,
Okay.
because I believe he can take care of them better than I can.
Zachary would say, oh, thank you. Already the bottle looks awesome. Pretty stoked to try this. And he will stow it away in one of his many coat compartments. And the little elven shoe one, he's like, Steve's going to love this. I'm going to tell him it's the nicer one, though. Fair warning.
Oh, go say whatever you need to.
Absolutely. I don't think he'll give a shit either way, but it'll make him feel good. And he'll stow that in a little section of his duster.
As we walk back, I, like, away from other ears, I kind of want to tell him something.
Oh, what do you want to tell him?
Well, Zach, my wish is gonna be a little intense.
Oh shit! You wishing to be like a god or something?
I'm wishing that Ermengarde and the Queen be held accountable for the Fae experiments that we saw in Gene
Ooh. Are you sure? He says.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do with a wish and you learned that your people were being experimented on?
Girl,
You
I'm
wish for it?
human. We're all experimented on.
Well, wouldn't you wish for it to stop and those that were doing it be held accountable?
He kind of looks and he's like, I'd probably just kill them.
Wouldn't
But I
you
see where you're
wish for
coming
the
from.
power to kill them all?
He's like, now you might be thinking.
Briar's dark path.
Zachary, who has one of the devil arms, was like, yeah, I think you should wish for that.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill them. I just want justice.
What is justice?
Justice.
Justice. I mean, she has to grant the wish either way, right?
I don't know.
If I know anything about, yeah, I mean, this is no offense. Fae like to be a little slippery with wishes. Gotta be careful.
If you can help me think of a foolproof way to not get lawyered on this wish.
He's like, I am notoriously kind of stupid.
Uh,
I will do my best.
Don't say that about yourself.
He's like, well, I'm not stupid just in general, but when it comes to like litigation and shit, not my strong suit. That's what we got Steve for. He's our contract negotiator. He likes to read the fine print.
I like to imagine Steve leaning back and putting on some bifocals to read the fine print.
I was quite literally envisioning that. He's got the like bifocals that are on the little stick
Yeah.
that he he like holds up in front of it.
Ooh, goody word.
One moment.
Was that Zach saying one moment, or was that you saying one moment?
That was me excited to pee. But I'm back
Both.
now. I guess both, technically.
Oh,
Yeah, Zach will think about it.
Mothson gave me his number. I can text him.
That's true.
how's Signal in the Fey realm?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Cell phones are magic.
That is true. Briar's cell phone is actually magic, and I just rolled a d6 and I got a 6. So,
Hell yeah.
Briar, you are able to reach out.
Reach out and touch fate.
Yeah, I'll text him and be like, "Hey, this is Briar. I'm with Zach in the Fey realm. I was hoping you could help me nail down this wish so I don't get lawyered."
He's gonna say, what's the wish and who's the wish giver?
I'll send him the message that I sent you,
Yep.
and do I know who the wish giver is?
Not yet, I don't think.
Was it not in the note?
No. Nope, it just tells you the court location.
And then I'll just say like, oh, we don't know yet,
Okay. He
but it could be the queen or someone very close to her.
I'll tell you, I'm not gonna split hairs. That's gonna be a tough one. If it's the queen, best you might get is she might change her ways, but I don't think she's going to be held accountable to the kind of justice you're looking.
Would it be possible? Would it be better to shoot lower and just get the Fey experiments to stop completely without justice?
He would say, oh yeah, that'll be a much easier sell in my experience.
Then let's go for that. Maybe Ermengarde too? That's a second text I sent. He's just a human, who cares?
I doubt they give a shit about Ermengarde, he would say. So, could always try.
Hell yeah.
And with that, let us move. Probably to the court. You guys are going to get to the castle. You'll go through a large series of guards. But since you don't have anything on you, nothing really matters. Roll for Zachary. Okay. You guys are brought to a very nice sitting area. It's in a kind of like alabaster castle. Everything in here is very floral and natural. There's some nice benches and shit. And what are you gonna say? All right, court's gonna proceed soon. So just kind of make any last minute preparations. And she's gonna look at Zrek and Zach. She's gonna say, "You two, you're gonna have to come with me."
Okay.
We
Bye,
don't like
y'all.
renamed
Good
around
luck.
Here.
Zach will kind of tip his head to Briar, and they will follow Lydia. You guys are going to enter a large crowd in a very nice, natural kind of looking throne room, where you guys will see something a little different. I'll post you guys here. I'll kind of drag you over. You guys come to this room.
Ooh,
Ignore them for the time being.
won't.
And
Wait a minute. He was blocked by one of the icons.
who? Oh,
Twink.
he's here. Yeah.
That's
He is
funny.
here waiting on one side of the throne. You see here a woman sitting upon the throne with an owl. You see the attendant you've met and you see Miriam.
My phone magical too?
I do not believe so. Briar's phone, as part of her character kit, was literally magical.
Oh man, that's going to
That
suck.
was actually a magic item Briar has had this entire time.
I don't think they're going to get their wish.
Zachary's going to roll an alertness. Zarek, also roll an alertness.
Oop.
Oh, that was another thing she would have told you at the gate. Glamours are not allowed here. Zarek, what would your kind of
Well,
natural form
shit.
look like?
Here, I'll just send it to you. So I just put in
Find a
Dragon
red
Game.
dragon whelp from WoW.
No, I already had it right here.
Oh,
It's just a Rathian whelp.
Oh, I need to get a little water, but I'll slap it in there in a moment.
I don't remember. I don't have my old icon readily on hand, but I had that one made up.
I really like the one you drew.
The one you drew is adorable.
Which one?
You had one where he was shooting a bow and arrow. It was really
Oh
cute.
yeah, thank you. Doesn't make the best icon, unfortunately.
Okay. So you sent it to me?
It's in the
chat.
general.
Oh.
That way you don't have to change it if everyone wants to just have it. Red cobalt, green eyes, black horns.
Yes,
Black
that would have
horns?
actually dissipated as you entered the Feywilds.
What about Monsun?
I don't think Mothsun is glamored, actually.
Nope.
Mothsun just mostly looks human.
Oh, okay.
Mostly.
But yes, did you roll me an alertness?
Oh, I was in the middle of looking at my alertness. 2.
2. There are a lot of unusual folk here by your standards. Lots of half animal people, tall elves, creatures that you couldn't hardly describe if you wanted to. But one of them stands among the rest. Someone you're utterly familiar with. An angel. Azazel.
My man.
Unglamored.
What does he look like? Can you make that bigger? Oh man, why would he go glamored? I don't understand. Way hotter.
Twink cells.
Twink cells.
That's true. Propaganda.
I think you would also, you say you got a 2.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, just from being in this room, you can feel an immense amount of power coming from this individual.
Oof.
You feel a very similar amount of power coming from this individual.
Have we seen them before?
Oh,
No,
they're so familiar looking.
because they're from the Yawning Portal.
Oh, that's right.
Who's that?
What?
Who's that?
This is part of the Morrigan.
But
That's
not
right.
Morgan.
Not
This was the one that showed up because Little Bird was in so much trouble that the usual Morgan could not talk
Yeah.
to him, or he
the
would be
Morrigan is
killed.
made up of 3 women. This is one of them. The maiden, the mother, and the crone. This is the maiden.
All that was, all that is, and all that will be.
Indeed.
I'd probably ask who the lady on the throne is. Or no, I'd probably assume it's the queen and ask is that the queen.
You guys Zachary?
Yeah, he's the only one I know in here. I'm not gonna ask Azazel.
Oh, Zachary.
Fuck that guy.
You see Zach. As you look at Zachary is looking at her and is like almost hiding behind you, who is half the height.
And I would ask him who she is. What are you doing?
It's like, I thought she's like, dude, that's like the queen of the unseelie court. She cannot see me.
Why?
It didn't go well for me over there.
Oh.
I don't have time for this right now.
Did you two used to date?
God, no.
Oh.
Not you
I
and
like
my
him.
son.
Oh my god. You really want me to call her over, don't you?
He says, Wreck, if you do that, I'll kill you here and now.
You already tried to kill me several times.
And this time I'll do it.
I
Got a
want
good
to
track
leave.
record.
What was your other question?
I don't remember.
You said who was on the throne?
Oh yeah.
You say Queen Dagda.
Oh, is
Dag
she the one that's
used to
gonna give the?
get-
Is she the one going to give the wish?
Almost certainly. He says, judging from the setup.
Oh, fancy. I like her owl.
It's a good owl.
So
He says, now
he doesn't.
stand right there.
So he doesn't tell me who she is. Ow.
Who this is?
Yeah, the more.
He just says the queen of the unseelie court.
Okay.
He does not specify.
And we're in the Sealy court, right?
Yes.
Well, why the hell would she be here then?
Probably here to see what's going on. There's a lot of weird people here.
Looks
Including
around,
two
looks at
fallen
me.
angels. Yourself.
If anything, I feel more comfortable here. Okay, well, if she's here to see it, so am I.
And with that, they will bring the rest of you in. You guys kind of get walked down. It's kind of like a courtroom. You walk down a walkway that is clear. There are people, frankly, standing in a large crowd on either side. You are brought before the queen. And she'll say, well, hello. And welcome to Tir na Nog. Who
No.
may I be addressing this evening? And she looks at all of you.
Isaac would step forward and say, what's the proper way to address a queen? Is it your grace, your honor, your...
What does Isaac think it is?
Probably your highness?
Ooh, big mistake.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, that is for a lord or a lady. That is not for the king or queen. Your majesty is the correct terminology, if I remember correctly. You do not use your highness.
Your supreme majesty.
If you,
My name is Isaac Olson.
Call her by her first name.
and a pleasure to meet you, Isaac.
I bow.
She'll look at my son.
You can call me Greg.
A pleasure to meet you, Greg. Salamander.
Hi, I'm Salamander Turpentine. Thanks for having us here.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. And Briar, she would actually just say like, oh, one of our own. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Your Royal Majesty, and I'm going to curtsy very deeply. You may call me Briarwood Dubois.
Oh, course. Well, as you all know, you are here to face Howard Irmengard. And she kind of gestures to him. And he'll kind of wave and say, pleasure seeing you again. And she'll continue and say he actually forfeit his stance on the matter. He was initially refusing to give you all a wish, however, now it is granted. Any objections?
No objections, but I do have a question if you would be so kind to answer.
Of course. What is your query?
Did he give any reason as to why he dropped this case?
She would look and say, Howard, if you would like to answer that, you may. And he would actually look at you, Isaac, and say, frankly, I have a new business partner with some insight into future dealings, and it was clear that I would not win.
Yeah, the election happened yesterday.
He would say, I don't mean the election. This, I believe, is going to be a combative trial. And you had selected a champion that I could not best. Under the circumstances that the trial permitted.
You have a big ol' harumph. Turn away from him.
The hell did we pick?
I usually picked Emmerich.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, you made all the appropriate rolls to have him agree to it.
Feel like he could have won, to be honest. Emmerich wasn't all that happy to fight him. I'm whispering to Zachary.
Zachary would actually say, here's the thing about fake courts. If it's a trial by combat, it's no holds bar. So you know how we got the eyeball?
Mm-hmm.
Emmerich's got a weapon, but he can't use it right. He's cursed by that bitch right there. To not be able to utilize it fully. In the combat here, that curse would be lifted.
Oh. Duly noted. He's pointing at the unseelie queen.
No, he points at the Sealy Queen.
Oh, okay. So she has a way of cursing those weapons?
She has a way of cursing the people that wield them, that's for sure.
Interesting.
You don't know how Emmerich's weapon works, so you're not
Yo.
exactly sure what the curse would be.
Oh yeah, of course not.
But that is what he would tell you.
Anyway. Ow.
That said, after Irmengard said all that shit, he'll say, so, as promised, I have made a deal with Dagda here to allow your wishes to be granted. And Dagda would look at you and say, are you ready to proceed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
To look at Salamander. What is your wish, Salamander Turpentine?
Okay, so I thought about this a little bit. Um, my brain's not good anymore. I've fried it with a lot of, Philosopher's Stone type searching potions, and can you make my brain back to good?
You wish your cognitive function to be, as it were, before you indulged in many alchemical experiments.
Yes. Like, I want to keep the knowledge. I need to think good.
An important distinction indeed. And now she'll raise her hand and say, very well. She'll raise her hand, and you feel a warmth wash over you. And all of the hard alchemical drugs you've done over the years that have long impeded your senses and kind of jammed up your brain begin to clear up entirely. Memories you haven't thought about in centuries return to you. Formula and magical thesis that you've long forgotten come back to you. You're able to think once more, fully, and with it, many memories, many regrets, and probably some shames all come rushing in at once.
I think he's probably just standing there, like, kind of like wide-eyed, like, try to process it all, all coming in all at once. I don't think he'd like even be able to like say anything at this point. He'd probably just take a step back and be like,
Roll an alertness.
All right. Oh shit! I don't have my thing open. Where's my dice? That's 1 plus 4.
4. There's someone else you see in the crowd looking at you. This individual.
Wait, whomst?
Who's that?
Dr.
An alchemist, you know, from hundreds of years ago.
Your
that
father.
you had workings with.
Oh.
One of the most brilliant men you've ever known, and probably one of the most sinister you've ever met, seemed to take a special interest in your wish. You know him as Dr. Hyperion Del Mora.
Now he's definitely taking a step back and try to stay like.
And as he looks
quiet.
at Sal, you see a sinister smile cross his face.
Ooh.
And anything else for you, Sal?
No. I don't think so.
Excellent. Next, Moss-sun.
I was just kind of hoping to get a nicer car. Well, a car. I don't have a car.
She looks.
Oh, one that won't break. You know, despite the wear and tear I might put it through.
Say indestructible.
Indestructible. Thanks, Briar.
Infinite energy.
Fuel efficient.
Fuel.
Infinite.
She would look at you and say, when you leave this place, your ride will be waiting for you.
1993 Toyota Corolla.
It
He's
is
his
funny
permanent
you
chauffeur.
say that, Moss. It's funny you say that, Peter.
No.
There may
no.
indeed be an infernal
I was joking.
Toyota Corolla
You can't
waiting
take
for
everything
Moss-sun.
from him.
That's fucked up, Derek.
God, that's too funny.
Oh.
Steve, he's on vacation.
And he goes back to his car after stopping at the gas station and it's
He's gonna go back and kill
So,
those
Masa,
vampire brothers.
you have a demonic, indestructible warlock weapon, 2003 Toyota
No.
Corolla.
beautiful.
How could you do this to Steve?
Oh man, this is just like the one my buddy Steve has.
He even got his name in it and everything. His coffee card.
You get in the car and he's like, "You are not my master."
Check the deed, bitch.
He's got the pink slip.
Well, you're not my master, but you have the keys, so do what you will.
Oh, Steve trapped somewhere out in Nevada. Like,
He's on the beach, drinking pina coladas.
You might not even notice.
Not immediately.
When his boss
Eventually.
calls him back to work, like, where's my car?
Listen, Azazel saw this happen.
I think you can remake your packed weapon. So,
That's in
Not
D&D.
well,
Well, it's not like your
In
boss is
D&D, you
unaware
can
of where
summon
car
your
went.
packed weapon.
Your boss
Yeah.
is literally here.
If anything, anyone looking at Azazel in the crowd, you would see him beaming ear to ear.
He thinks it's funny.
A voice would be like, "Something entertaining you, Azazel."
oh,
Oh my
Garrus is there
god.
too.
Those with a keen eye will also see this individual next to him.
We haven't met Garrus in this.
You have
have
not
we?
met. You have actually taken a boon from Baphomet. You've not
Oh,
actually
yeah.
met Garrus.
From the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw his titty statue.
Because you took his boon and you solved the maze instantly.
Can you make the icon big for
Yeah.
showing off on the stream?
This is actually the Pathfinder Baphomet, which I love.
That's
That's
really good.
really good.
Oh, that was a good
This
one.
is this is how I envision like Baphomet, not the big beefy like Minotaur that D&D does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a kind of
God of
emaciated
knowledge.
goat.
A demon of knowledge and arcane, like
Demon of like knowledge,
Insight is
hedonism, and
not gonna be
arcane
buff?
insight.
he's
Yeah,
not
like
gonna be massive and ripped.
I think it's fine that he looks like this.
I think he should do the muscle wizard build that they allowed in 3.5. Do you know about that one?
Classic. He actually had the muscle wizard build, and he also had a mummy build.
Just in case.
I don't know what the 3.5 stats were, but that motherfucker's AC was like 35 as a mummy.
Good God.
I mean, mummies do have insane armor classes, but that's because they're natural armor, right?
Yeah, it was a
Really
natural
high.
armor buff. Anyways, yes, my son, you have the weapon. You all can see this fiery goat man next to Azazel. Both of them look very out of place here amongst the Fae. Isaac.
All right. Isaac would say, "Long ago, I received a vision of destruction of our world. I seek power enough to stop it from happening."
She would look at you and say, "My dear Isaac, look to your pocket."
Nothing.
I reach out.
Isaac, as you reach in the pocket, you feel a brass key that you were given quite some time ago.
A disembodied hand with a middle finger up.
You find a small brass key that you were given by the little girl from the dream. And Dagda say, hand me that key, wizard.
I walk over and hand it to her.
As you walk over, it kind of flies out of your hand and into
Oh.
hers.
That makes it easy.
She will take one of her fingers and seem to etch some arcane into the key. And then it will fly back into your hand. And she will say, that key opens up the power that you seek. The power to stop this world from being destroyed. And I gave it a little boon so that you may not be noticed in this endeavor.
Thank you. It's all I've wanted for these past however many days. Finally.
Okay. Next up, Briar.
Before she calls me while Isaac is still talking, I'm gonna check my phone like super quick to see what Steve has sent.
Steve would say, base this off of Steve's lore. Steve would actually say, don't try to hold her accountable, but do try to stop the experiments on your people. And he would further say he got a 9 in lore. He says, no matter how this goes, it's not going to be ideal for you. But if you just keep it to stopping experiments on the Fae, it'll work. Trust me. And he sends you a little green eye emoji. And she'll say,
Okay.
Briar, what is your wish?
I have my hands like clasped in front of me and I'm shaking.
Do not be afraid.
I can't even like look at her. I'm like looking at the floor. I wish for the experiments being done on our people to stop.
Oh, Steve would probably say, specify our people, say the Fae instead of our people. Because they were experimenting mostly on unseelie Fae.
Oh. Then I
I
would
forget
change
about
it to
that.
the Fae.
Yes, you can change it to the Fae. And she'll be like, oh. Brian, if you don't mind my asking, what do you know about such experiments? You just kind of see Irmingard look at her. And Sal, you would see Corbin's smile kind of fade as he also looks at her.
I have personally seen and documented what Mr. Howard Ermengarde has been doing under Jinko to all manner of fake creatures and human.
She will look at Irmingard. And Irmingard looks sufficiently terrified. And she says, how do you plea, Howard? And he'll do like kind of a, oh, your Majesty, it was just the subjects we were given from your liaisons that we did experiments on. And she would look at him and say, how violent were these experiments, Howard? And he would just honestly say, hardly anyone survived. And with that, she'll look at you and say, I am so sorry you had to see something so heinous and disgusting. From this day forward, it will stop. Our people shall no longer be the subjects of human experimentation. I was truly unaware what was happening there. But Mr. Ermengarde will comply, yes? And he kind of gets down on his knees and says, "Of course, Your Majesty." And she would look at you and say, "Anything else, Briar?"
I'll be like a little shocked, like anything else?
Any other concerns? Your wish is granted.
No, Your Royal Majesty.
All right. Then our business here is adjourned.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
And if it's not too much, I would like any fae or persons that helped me get this evidence to be pardoned.
Roll rapport.
I don't want Miriam to get in trouble.
Actually, roll an empathy on Miriam.
That is a 1, but I want to put... I think fate points do...
You can do a +2 or you can re-roll it.
I'll do the +2 then.
Okay. With a 3, you can tell, actually, since you've gotten here, Miriam has not said a single word to you. And has actually just seemed to kind of stare almost catatonically.
Oh no.
Just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah, I figured.
That said, if you want to add that on there, she will agree to it.
Make it retroactive.
And she will say, any fae that has worked with you since your wish here shall be pardoned. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. With that, they would kind of dismiss the court.
Oh fuck, that was it? Man, that was boring.
Zachary would probably say, like, yeah, honestly, I expected it to be a little more rambunctious.
Same. Am I crazy or did Ermengarde kind of get off easy too?
You see Zachary's eye glow green.
Whoa, hold up. What the fuck? Thought we were cool.
Hey,
It's
man,
now
no
the
magic.
weekend. He just got custody.
It's rolled over to Saturday, 12 a.m. EST human time. And he would actually say, this is impossible.
What?
but I think she's lying.
With the queen?
The queen.
Lying about what?
I don't think Ermengarde will suffer anything.
That checks out, honestly. I wish I could be surprised.
He would say, I do think everything else she's been honest about, however.
Why would she? Why would she dismiss him?
I don't know.
Oh, do you think she's in on it?
Roll a lore.
I like how openly Zarek is saying this within the court of the queen.
Yeah. Also, we'll ignore that for the time being.
Are we? Because I got a -1.
On lore?
I don't think I have lore anymore. Let me double check.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Nope. I don't got
Okay.
no more.
Nothing about this seems odd to you. But Zach would say, we'll talk about this when we get out of here. But don't mention anything you just said literally until we're out of here. Got it?
Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
Cool. You see his eye kind of revert back. And you all will leave with the crowd. These two disappear. This person will also disappear. This one will leave. Lydia will come up to you all and say, well, everything went according to plan, I hope.
Yeah, I ain't got no complaints.
All right, well, we'll meet you in your party in the waiting room, and we'll be done with this. And with that, we'll just say you all go back to the waiting room. And do you want to say anything to each other before you all leave?
Isaac, what was that key
okay.
thing?
That's
sorry.
none of your concern. I slide the key back into my pocket.
What about my concern? What is it?
Yes, I have concerns also. What's the key?
The key is unrelated to this case.
The case is over. Now we're just friends.
Ah, yes.
Sal,
Yeah.
roll lore with a +4.
+4. Okay, hold on.
Oh, because Sal's brain works super good.
Mm-hmm.
Green blast.
9.
9, you know that is a key to an arcane lockbox, and on that key is inscribed in a complete non-detection spell to all undead.
Ooh.
Is that a key for
I guess that makes Isaac extra sneak key, huh?
God?
Ooh.
God.
Is that a key from the Hildebrands?
It's none of your concern.
I bet it is.
I bet it is.
I guess we should ask them.
Alright, well,
Anyway.
let us know if it does become our concern.
If it does, I'm sure you'll find out quite quickly. I say, laughing to myself.
Rare, you said something about that Miriam lady?
Don't think she's okay.
Well, she seemed like she was in one piece to me.
Zachary would actually look at you, Briar, and say, she's fucked. Whatever was going on in that laboratory has hit her too. I could see it with the eye.
So she didn't get her brain squished? She was experimented on?
At least partially, he says.
Briar's gonna start to like tear up, but like try real hard not to cry.
I think he
Watch.
would feel super bad and give you like a very awkward like shoulder pat, as he is not one that is good to deal with emotions. It's like, I'm sorry to say it. I just want to be honest with you.
Really can be undone.
He's also going to text you something, Briar.
Rick, have you ever heard of the phrase, you ever try to unbake a cake?
No.
Well, maybe think about it.
Zachary will text you this. Which for you would probably raise an alarm.
Mm. I text back.
He would say this.
Oh.
Lydia would look at all of you and say, not very ambitious wishes, if I'm honest. Yeah, be the only mortals I know that aren't wishing for immortality or unlimited power.
Actually, Isaac did ask for powder. He just got a key instead.
Where did you get that key? Lydia says.
No.
Apparently it's none of our business.
Not yet,
Not
none of your
ever.
concern. You said
None
that,
of
but
your
like,
Dreams can be powerful things.
fair
You
enough.
you just sound like a crazy old person.
I am a crazy old person.
I should probably just take you to the home.
This mirrors Isaac back to his old self.
You mean being a nut job? I guess.
Yeah. He seemed pretty okay for a while, and now he's just back to secret I hate everything.
That's just old people's Rick.
Well, he wasn't while you were going through.
Hmm.
But hey, who cares? It's none of my business, like he said.
All right, well, y'all ready to go?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check out my sweet
Kinda.
new ride.
All right.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
text
are
Emmerich. Can we talk?
you guys are back out here. Zarek, you can have your glamour back. Your text goes through to Emmerich, and he sends you a thumbs up emoji.
Mr. Zach, thank you for being there for me.
Yeah, no problem. And he's gonna give you a thingamajig. He's like, I'm gonna give you this. He pulls out a pretty nice gun. He says, this thing, ceramic, 3D printed, not iron whatsoever, undetectable. I think you should carry it.
What kind of pellets does it take?
It's got 8 9mm rounds in it, which it can fire before it melts. But trust me, they pack a punch.
Thank you very much.
Of course. It's like I can
Briar's
go with
just
the
like
grenade and
defeated.
shit I got that you got last time. He's like, I'm sorry it didn't work out with your queen. He'll say,
Hey, we're back, right?
yeah.
He'll say what?
Oh, he would say, I really think she will stop mostly with the experiments on Fae kind. But she has no intention of harming Howard Ermengarde. And I have a sneaking suspicion she may be moving her experimentation to other mortal creatures.
I understand.
I thought y'all couldn't lie, he says.
Is that true in this world, or is that just
That
like
is
a
tr-
myth?
that is 100% true in this world. Fae cannot lie. I actually don't think Briar has ever lied, so it's never really come up.
I mean,
Has she?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I've like stretched the truth and like chosen different words and like
Oh yeah,
sidestepped a little.
that's typical Fae lying. That's all allowed.
But I was
You've
just
never
doing that because
directly
it's her
lied.
character.
No straight untruths.
Yes.
I guess since she's queen, she can.
You'd actually say she shouldn't be able to.
Unless she found a way to do it.
He would say that would be quite some magic.
What
But
if
maybe
she's
you're
not
right.
even Fae?
Well, he's also been experimenting on the Fae. Maybe he experimented on the Queen.
As you say that, he kind of looks at you with eyes that tell you that's his suspicion.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
That she's not Fae.
And she's not Fae.
How
Not
could that
anymore.
be?
Oh, I'd probably also point out to Briar that the Unseelie Queen was there too. In case she didn't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. As you point that out, Zach would be like, a heads up would be good next time. Look, we're not allowed back in the Unseelie court at all.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Sealy side's fine. Just can't I never want to run into that woman again.
Which one? I'm sorry.
He's like, yeah, real funny. And with that, like, well, time to enjoy my fairy wine and give Steve his little boot here. Thanks again, Briar.
Thank you for
Of
everything.
course. And he'll like do a big bow and go back to his table. Lydia will kind of be like, well, pleasure working with all you guys. Man, mortals are fun.
I forgot she was here. Oh, I
Well-
know. She didn't overhear that, did she?
I assumed she was not here.
No,
When I
she's
s-
here. She was listening the entire time.
Lawyer client confidentiality, right?
Oh no, I'll be reporting this immediately to the Morrigan.
Well, oh, that's fine.
But don't worry. I don't think the Morrigan is compromised.
Well, fair enough.
Until next time, friends, she says. And she will disappear in a burst of cold air and snow. What do the five of you want to do?
I want to use this key.
Okay.
I also want to use this key.
I want to talk to Emmerich.
I want to leave. Bye,
All right.
everyone.
we'll, we'll do fucking Moth Sons first. Moth Son. As you exit even this bar, before you, an infernal Toyota Corolla sits, engine idling, door opens for you as soon as you walk out.
Want to know?
Oh, sick. It's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car. Why not?
Yeah, you get in. It feels great. Powerful engine, virtually indestructible, hellish in nature.
Do we not see this?
Oh, you all see it. You
Do I
all,
have-
those who know Steve's car, it's Steve's car.
I'm
Definitely
snapping a
Steve's car.
picture
So
and I'm
just
sending
a
it to
wreck.
Steve.
Hold on. Greg's gonna get out and pose for you.
I think I got an Uber ride in this car once.
I imagine, does Greg pose on the hood?
Yeah, he's. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
texting Steve.
Yeah, perfect. You snap that picture. You are going to send it to Steve, which will indeed curl a finger of the monkey's paw of this wish.
This yours?
Where now, my
Nope,
son will be
no.
hunted by the owner of this car.
No
We
message,
can talk
just
to
a
our
picture.
mutual boss.
You motherfucker.
Now that
Here's a
Steve's an
twink that can
NPC,
fix this.
he's gotten a lot of upgrades.
Better this
Ooh.
way.
Maybe I'll get my wish.
Okay. Carly, since this is the end of the book, I did want to know, did you want to play a new character for the new campaign?
New arc.
New arc?
Mm,
Are you continuing with Briar? You don't have to decide now. I just didn't know if you
Okay.
had an idea.
I mean, I don't know how far Briar can go now.
If
Now
you
that
want to
she-
play her, I can finagle any into any plot.
I'll have to think about it.
Isaac,
Yaharg.
you go to the Hildebrand mansion. Walking inside.
Hey, look, it's me.
It is you. I can get rid of you though.
Deleted. Ah. Nope.
Oh,
Oh. Walking into the grounds, you walk past a few people, and no one even bats you an eye. You indeed even walk back past Miss Hildebrand, kind of sneaking through the house. She comes around a corner, almost runs into you, does not notice you whatsoever. Roll me a stealth.
Roll my old man stealth.
Do you have like advantages or anything with?
No.
Let's see. Oh, I took stealth. Let's go. That's a 3.
Okay. Peter,
Yeah, hard.
you make your way deep into the Hildebrand mansion, past a lot of locks and keys and frankly magical wards that you feel like you had no business making it past. You finally come to a very ornate bedroom and you're led to an armoire. Opening this up, you see a small chest. I'm going to use the restroom, but let me know what you decide to do with this chest.
I put the
Send
key
it to
in it.
camp.
This is not the child you are looking for.
Or is it? Dun, dun, dun.
Pandora's box, but Pandora's actually in the box.
Peter,
Yeah, hard.
opening the chest. Inside, you see sitting on some satin cloth is a obsidian knife and a crystalline chalice.
Oh my god.
Both of which emanating excessive amounts of power.
This is it. These are the tools I need to save the world. I think to myself.
You know, by grabbing these implements, you could have nearly unlimited stores of power.
Gotta do it.
Okay.
I grab them.
Grabbing onto the crystalline knife, or the obsidian knife, you feel a deep madness, darkness overtake you. Roll a discipline check.
5.
5. That is not enough.
Whoa. Can I use a fate point to roll again?
Sure.
Use my 1 fate point to maintain control.
It is not enough.
That's a 7.
That is not enough.
Whoa.
Holding on to this knife, you feel a connection with the arcane. One the likes of which you've never felt before. With this knife, you could open up reality itself to any manner of machinations to your imagination. Holding the chalice, the chalice does not actually seem to do anything to you at the moment. But roll me a lore.
What does this particular chalice look like?
It looks exactly like the chalice that was taken from
Well,
the virus.
Right. I was gonna ask, is it dingy or is it like the crystal?
No, it is
looking?
the purified chalice.
One would have been
Uncorrupt.
fine to grab, the other not so much.
What was it, Peter?
6.
6. With a 6, you know this chalice contains intense healing properties of the divine. That said, with a 6, you know there are certain rules that it must follow. If those rules are broken, it will change.
Well, let's follow some rules.
But they are yours for the taking. That said, you were discovered by somebody. And
Moon
Sasha will say,
Shut up, Soker.
"The moon haunts you." No. Sasha would actually not really say anything, but she is going to throw 7 kitchen knives at you.
7.
Oh shit.
Roll 7 athletics checks. Add 7.
Jesus.
Does this have to do with Moss's religion? Or is that just a coincidence?
No, what? Wait, no.
Right?
Seven?
Wasn't it 7?
No, add 7 is from the knife. Your
Oh.
athletics allows you to turn into incorporeal mists that cannot be harmed.
All right, so 7. So number 1. Cool. A lot. First one's a 9.
Okay, that's gonna pass.
Next one's a 12.
Okay, that's gonna
11.
Okay, that's gonna make it.
Whew. 9.
That'll do it.
12 again. Uh, 10. I
Bless
think
you.
this is the last one.
Yes. Okay.
9.
All of these knives go through your mystified body, hitting the wall behind you. And she'll say, "I don't know how you got past my master, but on my honor as Sasha Beauregard, I will kill you, Isaac." And she pulls out of her jacket a small clock, and she clicks it. And time stops.
No, time magic, you cheater.
But actually, you do say that. And she'll look at you and say, "You're unaffected?"
True justice. True heroism is timeless.
As you say these words, the knife puppets your hand, slashes forward, and a small gateway into a pocket reality appears. You are beckoned inside.
I go in.
All right.
This is the path to saving the world.
That was the path to saving the world. Isaac, you are gone.
Bloop.
Time will restore for Sasha, and she looks terrified. Sal, your wish.
Yeah.
We don't really have a Sal house, do we?
No.
Fair enough. Give me one moment.
Just somewhere out there.
Sue,
Me.
you said you were, if you did a serious wish, you were not playing Sal next time, right?
Correct.
Okay. So with that, you are kind of walking. You bump into a man. And you look up, and it is Corbin Del Moro. He says, "Sal, my old friend.
Oh.
Back to your senses, are you?"
Yes, yes. Yes. What are you doing here?
"Well, I work here. As it happens, Howard Irmingard, the dolt you saw in the Fey Court, I work with him. Sal, I'll be blunt. I want to put your, frankly, genius alchemical mind to use. And I would like to have you as my partner again. It's been a few hundred years. I hope you can put what happened behind us.
Uh,
The money's good.
can
And,
I get back to you on that one? I'm kind of new to this thinking.
that is true. You did enough drugs to fry anyone's brain, even immortals like us. Sure. I'll give you a week's time. Come back to me with an answer then.
All right.
No pressure, of course, but I'll just say any manner of experimentation you can think of is on the table. Any resources you would ever want are there. For people like us, Sal, this is an frankly impossible to pass up opportunity. Think on it. And he pats your shoulder.
Okay.
All right. Then, Briar, was there anything else you wanted to do as potentially your last act as this character, or otherwise?
I just wanted to talk to Emmerich and figure out what our game plan was going to be going forward.
That is true. You did want to talk to him. Okay. You go to the video store. Emmerich and Felicia seem to be arguing over a card game.
They're so unserious.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
All they do is fuck around.
They seem to be playing rummy.
I was thinking Uno.
I was thinking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Emmerich is insisting that Felicia's cheating.
She lied.
I
Near
know she
tears.
lied. I told you. And he points at Felicia. Dude, I have rummy. It's over.
To the shadow realm, Felicia.
And Emmerich would say, like, whoa, hold on. Who lied?
Dagda.
Roll an empathy.
Oh, where is my stuff? 2.
2. 2 is enough to know Emmerich is unsurprised. Felicia just looks confused. But Emmerich would actually say, I know. She's not who you think she is.
So she's not Faye?
As he goes to answer, you hear him start to cough uncontrollably. And he looks at you and he says, I can't tell you directly.
That's all the answer I need.
She needs to die, he says.
It was foolish to think a wish would change things.
Some of it might, but I'm sorry, Briar, he says. He says, well, do you want to play some rummy? And Felicia will look at you and say, you want a Coke?
I need you to tell me what I can do. I need this fix. I need her dead.
Oh, wow. Roll a rapport with like +4.
5.
I went with a 5. Emmerich will say, all right, I think we can do it, but you might not like the methods we go to.
I don't care.
If you're good with reaching into some infernal power, I think we could assemble an old team. I'll message Steve.
I'll do whatever it takes, so no more people get hurt.
And he'll say, you hired me for this?
What?
Are you hiring me?
You're hiring me.
He's like, roll another report.
She's also working at the video store.
Probably be better at it than Felicia, to be honest.
That's most certainly true.
I'm gonna use my Fey Blessing from Sandwich to re-roll any roll.
Hell yeah, brother.
Cause
Sandwich
I
will
rolled
be proud.
a 1. And I think I'll dump a fate point into this too. That's a 4.
4? With a 4, Emmerich starts to tell you no, but Felicia's like, dude, come on, man. She's desperate. Her as bitch is, it sounds like she's fucking bullshit. Let's do it. You're in the business of killing monsters. It sounds like a real fucking monster. Right, Briar?
Right. She lied to my face. And I still technically have a wish, and you can have it.
Emmerich would hesitate. But as you mentioned that, he would go, you have a wish to the Fey Queen. All right. And he reaches out his hand as we shake on it.
I take it without hesitation.
As you take his hand, infernal power flows into you as a pact is sealed. Henceforth, you shall help him kill the current Fey Queen, no matter what. And in turn, he will get your wish from the real Fey Queen.
Hell yeah.
And something he'll say as well as say, well, Brian, you don't really strike me as a fighting type, but maybe you can find the real one. And he would clarify and say, the Seelie and Unseelie Queen are forces of nature. If they were to die, the entire material plane would be in disarray. So the real Seelie Queen is not dead. But fuck if I know where she's at. All I know is the fake one has me cripplingly cursed. And is running amok.
I can't imagine Dagda would keep the real queen very far.
I can't imagine that either, but I guess that's something to look into. And with that, you are indeed hired at Rich's video. And has a little stinger for what's coming up. You see these two gentlemen. And you'll see this guy. He holds out a small compass. And he'll say, "This is the town we're looking for, Nathaniel." And Nathaniel would say, "On my honor, as Paladin Nathaniel Beauregard, the Hildebrands will be dead."
Oh.
And that will be the end of the session.
I like these NPCs already. What pick crew is that?
Huh.
Brother, I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I scroll through until they pop up. Which one were you looking at?
are these from different ones?
These are due to two different ones.
They're both really good.
Hold on. I happen to still have them open.
Oh,
But hope you all enjoyed it. That is the end of this book. A new chapter will begin.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
I didn't realize so many people were leaving.
Can't wait to see what wacky adventures Isaac goes on next.
Isaac. Oh man.
Congratulations.
Isaac will be releasing Francesca Hildebrand, I think.
Oof.
And it will be quite the time. Peter, did I ever show you the little girl's like actual form?
No.
Hold on one second.
That was going to be his next goal if the wish thing never
This
panned out.
is who this little girl actually is.
Ooh.
Nice.
There's a vampire mage called Francesca Hildebrand.
Was she tricking me the entire time?
The entire time.
Let's go.
we were right.
As if you didn't know.
You never know sometimes.
Isaac didn't know.
But
Oh.
you as a person had to know.
I'm in that camp where you overthink things. Like you think, oh, she's so obviously tricking me that maybe she's not tricking me. Maybe it's actually real.
In all fairness, as a DM, I do throw those at you pretty frequently.
This is
Am I
such a
supposed to
good
be
new
trusting or not?
Was that Aya?
This is such a good new chapter for my character.
Yeah, I am very excited. I'm excited that you're playing a vampire when you guys are versing the world's strongest vampire killer. I think that's gonna be great. You guys will learn a lot about the Hildebrands, and wackiness will ensue.
Who is hiring us?
The Hildebrands this next time. That is something we'll work out in the moment. Obviously, a lot of you will have new characters. Your new characters would have to be willing to work for a vampire queen.
But I was gonna play a vampire slayer. No.
Ween kind of is playing that, but there's a very specific reason his will work.
No swag. I was joking.
Can you give
He's killing
new-
white court vampires only.
Can you give new character sheets?
I will once I'm like more prepared for the next thing.
Oh,
You'll probably get it in like a week's time.
Oh, Zarek didn't get his send off. Did he just
Oh my
Portal
god,
away.
you're right.
well, he was
I
gonna
can't-
go work at the library or something.
Azrak, if you like, if you want to meet with Gwendolyn,
I think his goal would change a little bit. I think he wants to research ways of getting out of this world that's not through the Feywilds or the hell. Hi, Isaac.
Isaac's already there.
Kills Gwen. Kills her right then and there.
Gwendolyn would fold you like a like a piece of paper.
Even with the dagger and chalice?
Gwendolyn is literally the witch of all sin. So, like, all the weapons are just arms
Which
of
sin?
sin. All of them.
Which? Get it?
So, Grim, I'm gonna kill you. This is the token I have on here. Going to Gwendolyn, what do you say?
Hi, Gwendolyn.
She would say, "Oh, hello, Zrek."
So things aren't working out, as you might have figured.
Oh yeah.
And I want to get out of here because I'm tired of either being hunted down or things not working out.
And Zrek, in a strange turn of events, Gwendolyn would take you. She would be like, "Come with me."
Okay.
She takes you down to her archive. And she takes you down to her desk, behind which is now a door that has never been there before. Is a kind of a light wood door with an embossed rose on it. And she'll actually say, Zrek, where do you want to go?
Oh, anywhere else. I miss my old world.
And she'll say, you got to be specific. If you want to go to your old world, I can arrange that. And
Yeah.
as you think about it, she would say,
Ow.
if you want to kind of miss out on, well, all the shit that's going to be happening here anyways. Your old world will get destroyed.
Wait, what? Don't say that. Why do you say that?
She kind of looks at a clock on her wrist and she'll say, about 200 years, your world is gone. At least your home world. Other worlds will follow soon after, and many will happen long before. But Strike, someone with your talent. What if I could entice you to stay here and help me save it?
Oh, how so?
Your world
Make
walker?
a deal.
Make a deal with me.
Oh, what? You don't want something from me too, do you?
Oh yeah, if you're gonna help me, I kind of need something from you.
Oh.
I can't just have you lounge about in the library. But if you want to go back to your world, which will be gone in 2 centuries, I'll leave you to it. She opens the door, and you see your home world before you.
Oh, this is so tempting.
No pressure.
No, it's a lot of pressure. Don't. Can I think about it?
You have until next session.
She won't tell me what she wants from me.
Oh, she's just gonna say she wants your help.
Like what she wants help with.
She would say specifically she wants your world walking powers
What to do what with?
to go anywhere she needs to go.
Oh, so I'm like your Uber driver.
Yes, an interdimensional Uber driver.
What do I get out of it?
Your world doesn't get destroyed in 2 centuries. Also, I'll pay you like $20 an hour.
Do I have free access to the library?
Everyone does as an American citizen.
I get free access to the library.
She says yes.
Oh, okay. All of the library?
She would say the whole thing.
Ooh.
Even the secret stuff that mortals can't access.
Oh, see, now that's tempting. He'll probably say yes then.
All right.
Can I
Zrek?
have one? Can I have one stipulation?
Sure.
No Moss Sons. Please, no Moss Sons. I don't want him in here.
Oh, my son can't read. It's all right.
I need to hear these words.
My son is not allowed in here?
Yay!
All right.
The
That's fine.
ramifications of this will be long lasting.
My son, from this day forward, shall never be allowed to enter the library.
Wow.
Malton feels his library card burn in his pocket.
My son's library
Yeah,
card is
library card.
inexplicably missing.
Now hold on, you know it's not his library
It's not-
card. It's whoever's poor schmucks he stole it from.
It ends up back in their wallet.
It doesn't appear back in their wallet, it appears back in their pocket because Mawson still has their wallet.
That's fair.
True.
Oh my god.
That's so
Steve
funny.
wondered where that went.
Shame about my credit cards, but at least I have my library card.
Yeah. Thank God I have my American rights.
Well, knowledge is priceless.
What's Masayuki doing, Koji?
Masayuki will return in Avengers Endgame Part 2.
Jesus
Yay.
Christ.
Masayuki is now an overarching villain.
I'm so
Don't
glad.
worry, he'll be back with a vengeance.
Don't worry,
That's all I ever
he's
wanted
a
out of
problem
life.
now.
This is not what I wanted for him. He was supposed to last many chapters, but I'm not disappointed.
I can't believe Rex literally drove him into the arms of madness.
I know.
Holy shit.
I
Masayuki
don't
has
think it
made a
was
very
Paul's wreck.
powerful deal with with
Who was it
Ermengarde.
then?
I think there was a team effort.
What did Greg do? It sounds
my
awfully
God.
accusatory.
Not
What did
touching
Emmerich
you.
do?
I'm not ruining your life. I'm not ruining your
It
life.
really was mostly Zarek.
It's true. That's
Greg
all
was
right.
a speed bump in life's conveniences. That's all it was.
Oh man, what a good finale.
That was good.
It was.
I can't wait to come up with a new character that's entirely normal.
Peter, when have you ever done that?
I tried with Steve. Just
Well,
This is
back.
true. Steve was super painfully normal and powerless. But
He could drive
Actions of the
good.
plot drove him
Yes.
Steve,
drove him to become a powerful
this is
demon.
partially my fault. Often I came to Steve with a wish, and Steve was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, do it." And I was like, "All right." And then Steve became a vampire subordinate, and then a powerful warlock.
He was a vampire subordinate for less than 48 hours.
less than 2 days. He's like, "I'm over this."
If Raphael had any chill, I think it could have been awesome. But Raphael has no fucking chill and
Yeah.
doesn't know how to behave or treat other people.
if Raphael was like a little nice to Steve, Steve would be like,
Look,
"Oh, this is the first
I had to
boss."
act it out with the information I had, and there was no chance he was going to be nice to
No.
you.
My brother's
Steve
a
turned out
It's just
psycho.
what I had to do.
Steve turned out to be the worst thrall.
Incompetent in every way.
It's true. It didn't help that Steve was painfully incompetent and didn't want to break in and do what was asked of him.
Literally
But Raphael
commanded
is
to
a
do.
psycho and hates everyone that isn't Nicholas. So.
Pick anyone else.
Not today, Tree.
He could pick a random person off the street and probably get a better thrall.
Yeah, but you were
Not that
close to Nicholas, so I had you. That's how Raphael operated the whole time.
Yeah.
It could have only have been you.
And so I sold my soul.
As you do.
You're a pawn of Azazel.
I gotta start brainstorming, but first I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, good night, Peter. You're up
Good
way
night,
past
Peter.
your bedtime.
Good night.
Peter.
Not Peter.
Good night.
Of 13. Oh,
Oh,
of
13
minutes
minutes
past his
over.
bedtime.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that is not how I thought Isaac would go. But that was perfect.
For the greater good.
I thought I'd be able to do that to him next arc. But Peter was like, I want to play a new character, which I knew he would.
I don't think he
I was
wanted to play Isaac. for
He
a
didn't.
while.
And that's why I was like, well, I'll try and lead him down this path. And it kind of worked out. I didn't think he'd take both items, but that will be its own fuckerino.
There's something kind of poetic about the cup that got purified due to Nicholas's sacrifice for Peter's original character, possibly getting re-corrupted by Peter's new character.
What I also love is now a very powerful wizard has the dagger. And that will be
Everything Bridget wasn't.
everything Bridget wasn't. Bridget, very mid in every caliber. Isaac, potent, imaginative,
Strong.
strong. He will get boons from the dagger that Bridget never could.
That's kind of fucked up.
Did you like your little tie-in with Corbin?
Yeah, I didn't expect
I'm
you
glad.
to do that.
Well, you did say your character was like 1,000-year-old alchemist, which let me tell you who else is 1,000-year-old alchemist.
You'll never
That's
guess.
fair.
I feel like there's almost zero chance the two would not have run into each other in Europe.
True.
And they were partners.
And they were partners.
Oh my god, they were partners.
Just like Zrek and Masan. They were partners.
I'm glad I couldn't pull that gag out one last time.
I forgot that was even a thing back at the start.
Zachary's bought in. I mean, he doesn't know any better.
Everyone's collective. Oh.
That makes so much sense. God, that's so fucking funny. In 2 weeks, new book.
New book.
New book. I guess with the characters that you make going forward, think of characters that would work with a vampire queen and would be willing to work on her behalf to protect her from would-be assassins and the strongest monster killer on the mortal plane.
Already got 'em.
Oh yeah, brother. I'm excited. I do feel kind of bad because this run-ins with this particular person will be very hard for anyone with an unholy background.
Ugh.
That includes my son.
Uh-oh.
You said it's harder?
Oh, yeah. This man has Knight of the Cross stats.
Ooh. Now hold on.
We'll be playing a much hardier character
Yes, you will be playing a much hardier character.
instead of Twinkie little wizards.
Nicholas would probably die in one single hit. from
And-
this individual.
I kind of figured based on what you had said that this would be tough. And so I was thinking when Emmerich like, well, I'll get the band back together. Well, Nicholas wouldn't come, like flat out, and Raphael wouldn't let him come, but he would
No.
let his bestie come.
Your bestie would actually know of the Beauregards.
I would think so.
So
I
that
would
is going to
think
be. They are the by far the strongest vampire hunters in all of the material plane.
Leopold would come, and he would come to help Lucia, because I assume they're old friends.
For sure. Lucia's quite old, quite powerful.
So is he.
Are we losing our wizards?
I don't know that you have any mages going into this next one. Emmerich has no involvement in this one either.
Are we losing our
Emmerich and Felicia will be investigating the Sealy Court.
Are we losing all our investigators?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
Hmm.
Carly, what are you gonna play? Are you playing a next book?
I will be playing a next book if you'll
Oh
have me.
fuck yeah! Of course.
No, you
You
gotta
were
get the
a
fuck out.
You were a fantastic. Honestly, I love Briar with every fiber of my being. I'm glad she's still in the world canon.
Yay. I'm glad she got hired.
Yeah.
You'll hire me.
You're hiring me.
Yeah.
I'm working for you.
Everyone's like, excuse me.
You
was like,
tell
oh, I
me what
see.
to do, and I'll do it. I had an idea for a character which I don't think will fit in this book, which is a guy hunting ghosts, and he's gonna punch them. He's gonna punch the ghosts.
So you're making Zach Brannigan.
Zach Baggins.
That's it. Zach not Zach Brannigan. Zach Baggins.
Brannigan's
the ghost
in
puncher.
Futurama. Yeah.
But I don't think it'll fit.
This is not a ghost heavy chapter,
Right.
but I do
So-
love that as a concept.
I'll have to come up with something else. I'll have to steal the concept from somewhere else.
Yeah, I do think it'll be good shit. I have no idea what Peter's gonna pick. As always, such a wild card.
If he tries to make another innocent 14-year-old, you gotta ruin that kid's life.
Dude, I hope if he makes a 14-year-old my campaign, forget about it. That kid's gonna grow up real quick. I was so glad Zach didn't get caught with the thingamajig. His burglary is pretty high, which I was banking on, but there was always the chance. It was like well, this would be a very easy way to nullify Briar's wish.
Can't believe you did that to me.
Yeah. He's a Black Ops individual.
I wonder what Steve's gonna do about losing his car.
He's gonna. Don't worry. Steve will return in Avengers Endgame Part 2.
As a villain?
Yeah.
As a villain for
Yeah.
one person.
Oh, okay. Just give him his car back.
Mothman's got a lot of people.
Sewer
there.
Witch Part 2.
But
Uncle
Steve.
Courtney Part 2. Steve Part 2. There's a lot of problems here.
Corbin also
I mean,
is
I guess
after
Sewer Witch
Mothman.
is part Corbin, but like,
Sewer Witch is mostly
Fuck.
Dr. Corbin, but Dr. Corbin may have other ways to get to my son.
the meatloaf baby's gonna use it against him. Make his arms not work.
Corbin is after Sal's technology.
Now
The
that
meatloaf
Sal's
babe.
mind is unbefuddled, Sal's magic saves have gone quite high.
Mothman's arms will not bend for weeks on end.
Everyone's wish got a little bit of a monkey's paw to it.
Listen, in Greg's defense, he doesn't know where Steve is, so it's not like he can return the car.
That's true.
And he didn't wish for
And
Steve's car
honestly,
He
specifically.
didn't ask for Steve's
He
car. He
wished
just described
for
a
an
car very similar
indestructible
to
car,
Steve's.
and you got it.
Just so happened it's a demon car.
Sal's monkey's paw is like the funniest one because they wish to remember everything, but unfortunately, they remember everything.
The monkey paw is Corbin.
The monkey paw is Corbin, and many of those memories not the best.
A very
What's
oh
that?
this is why I forgot.
I gotta stream this real quick for you to see, because I was gonna start working on like the stream graphics for the next book, and this frickin' little dancing vampire's killing me.
Oh my god, look at him go.
I love him.
Oh, that's really good.
That's gonna be on the starting screen.
It's the vampire arc.
Like stream starting.
Yeah. God damn it, okay. I should get to bed. Good night, y'all.
Good night,
Good night,
Sue.
good night.
Nice, Sue.